It's been a hot summer, everybody, but we all know that it's going to get colder again, especially at night. It's that time again, everybody! It's time for the Longbox of the Damned 2026 Bumper Contest! If this is your first time learning about this, a bumper is a short clip or video played during certain moments for a show or movie. An ending bumper, or stinger as it's sometimes called. Instead of just slapping the Atop the Fourth Wall or Longbox logo at the end, I'm letting you guys have the chance to be a part of Longbox of the Damned by being creative and demonstrating how you want the logo to be displayed. We've been doing the bumper contest for 10 years, with the exception being for Longbox's 10th anniversary, since I did something different for that. But yeah, ignoring that, we've been doing this contest for 10 years. I'm not going to require any special celebration of that fact for this year's contest, but hey, maybe something to keep in mind and acknowledge as you put together your bumpers. Let's go over the rules. They haven't really changed in all that time, but a refresher is always nice. Longbox of the Damned is my daily series throughout October where I do short spotlights of horror comics. That means there will be 31 winners whose videos will be shown throughout the month. This contest runs from now to September 30th. That gives you 47 days to put together a short video for the contest. Whatever medium you use to make the bumpers is fine. Film live action stuff, do a little animation in CGI or drawing, make a flip book and show it off to the camera. Just make a single drawing, doesn't matter. It can be a story, it can have just atmospheric visuals, it's all up to you. Though be warned, while it's not impossible for me to just pick a single drawing to be a bumper, it's not very likely. At the very least, put up some spoopy music over it. The example I always give of a basic bumper is just putting a jack-o'-lantern somewhere outside, film it for 10 seconds, put spooky music over it, and boom, that's the basis for the bumper. It's the science fair volcano of bumpers. Yes, everyone's done it, but that doesn't make it bad. The bumper has a time limit of 15 seconds. Shorter is fine. If you go over by like a second or two, I won't be an ass about it, but it's supposed to be short, and 15 seconds is what you should be shooting for. Longbox episodes are already pretty short, so I don't want half the video to be just the bumper. You can submit as many entries as you'd like. It might increase your chances of your bumper being picked, but if you do, only one bumper that you submit will be shown unless we get less than 31 unique entrants. Fortunately, we've never had a contest where that happened, but let's not tempt fate. Some people have submitted as many as 5 or 6 bumpers before, sometimes telling a story across those bumpers, but sorry, only one of them is making it in. Feel free to do some self-promotion in the bumper. Just try not to make it intrusive. Don't plaster your own logo across the entirety of it so that no one can see the bumper behind it. A link, a logo to your own channel or portfolio or social media, yeah, that's fine. Just put it at the bottom or in a corner or whatnot. This is your video after all. You deserve the credit for your work and the opportunity for people to check out your stuff if you interest them enough. Speaking of logos though, the Longbox of the Damned logo must be present somewhere in the video. How you put it in is up to you. Make it out of Legos, sew it into a purse, 3D print it, just have it on a TV monitor, whatever. That logo needs to be there since this is supposed to be for Longbox. There's an old logo and a newer logo, and both are fine. Links to high-quality PNGs of the logo are included in the video description. The bumper must be horror or Halloween-related in some way. Skeletons, pumpkins, ghosts, goblins, killers, you know what I mean. Don't just be like, ooh, this bad movie is really bad. That makes it scary. No, it's the spooky season. Do actual spooky season stuff. That being said, the mood is up to you. Make the bumper goofy, a quick joke or pun. Make it terrifying and atmospheric. That part is up to you. It's just the iconography of the season or of horror material in general must be present. Though please be aware, I love me the conventions of horror, but some viewers may have issues with flashing lights, jump scares, anxiety, or stress-inducing editing. We're here to have fun, and scary is good, but some things are too intense, and I may need to keep that in mind for the sake of my audience. So screamers and the like, probably best to avoid, but I won't discount them entirely. No nudity, and try not to be too graphic. We're still on YouTube here, and demonetization is still a concern. Blood and gore are allowed, just make sure you use some common sense about how you show it. While you may put the stuff up on your own channel, I don't want to risk my own channel because of a rule that YouTube decides to enforce that you broke. I mean, YouTube will still be YouTube, and there might be issues anyway, but let's try to approach this in good faith. The bumper you send in must be something made for the contest. Don't just send in a bumper you sent in before or some video related to a project you made years back. I'm not interested in your recycling. Sure, you can reuse props or sets or whatever, but it can't be like a snippet of a larger project you've already made. No copyrighted footage or music unless it's less than 7 seconds long. While Content ID can be fickle, 7 seconds seems to be the current limit for how much copyrighted music or footage can be used before it kicks in. Feel free to use royalty-free stock art or music, but that can't be the entirety of the bumper. Someone once just grabbed a video clip off of Pixabay, slapped the Longbox logo at the end, and submitted that. It's both lazy and disrespectful to me if you think I'd let you get away with that. Hell, it's disrespectful of the people who originally made the stock work since you're trying to pass it off as your own work. You need to have actually put in a minimum amount of work. Done some editing, filmed something, put pen to paper. You get the idea. If you can't follow that rule, not only will your entry be denied, but I won't even humor you with a second attempt. Consequently, no AI content whatsoever. No machine learning, no generative imagery or music or deepfakes or whatever. This contest is a celebration of human creativity and effort, not something gleaned from a plagiarism engine. I find out that you sent me that stuff deliberately, your entry is out, and like an entirely stock art-based system, you won't get a second try. That being said, I understand that some AI-generated material is hard to discern from real work, so if you discover that you accidentally sent in a bumper with that in there, you can feel free to let me know and then resubmit your entry. That's not your fault if you got fooled, just be warned that a lot of stock image websites can feature it, and while sometimes it might be labeled, other times it may not be. Entries should be sent to Linkara-AtopTheFourthWall.com with the subject line, Longbox Bumper Contest. Do not make it an attachment to the email. That can clog up email servers. Simply include a link to a Google Drive, a YouTube link to it, a Dropbox, you name it. I prefer it be sent in MP4 format at 29.97 frames per second and widescreen, but none of those are deal breakers. It's just if it's some weird video format, I may not be able to use the bumper because my editing software won't recognize it. If you're hosting the bumper on YouTube, you can feel free to share it. It's your work after all. Show it off and reap the benefits of it. If you do want to keep it hidden, have it as an unlisted video rather than as a private one. That way anyone with the link can view it. If it's set to private, I can't see it or download it for the contest. Any bumpers that fail to make it into a Longbox video will be compiled together later. When is always up in the air when I'm doing so many things at once, so don't worry about them not getting shown. It's just the winners get to be seen as part of Longbox. If you need some inspiration, check out the playlist featuring these bumper compilations. I've been showing them off as the background to this video, so you know there's a lot of cool stuff already out there, and I'd love for you to show me more. I will always reply to your email entry with an acknowledgement that I got it. It might take a little bit of time to do so if I'm away from my computer, but I always send a reply to make sure that an entrant knows that I got the video. Only follow up with me either in email or through my various social media links/comment section to check in if you don't receive a reply after a few days. Feel free to leave a comment on this video if you have any questions about stuff not covered in this video. I can't wait to see what you've got in store for me this time, so get out there and make those bumpers. And you can look forward to seeing the results of the contest in this year's Longbox of the Damned.